Let's do this. Happy hour at home and welcome to my kitchen, my home bar. Doubles as the home bar on more than one occasion, probably every week. Today we're going to make something that is sort of on trend, a cocktail that is on trend. What are the trends for 2025? Well, hyper local is going to be a thing. So your local bartenders, your local craft cocktail makers and mixologists are going to be mixing up things, probably using local ingredients, which is fantastic. Coffee and chocolate still having a moment. Last week we made the chocolate martini. Of course, an espresso martini just continues to be everywhere. But instead of your basic espresso martini, maybe you'll have a flat white martini, which is more Baileys than vodka. That sounds delicious, doesn't it? Or coffee, like you might be using coffee bitters in, or chocolate bitters, I should say, in some kind of a cocktail. Another trend is premium mixology. We're talking about experiential mixology. Maybe you're going to a concert that is paired with different cocktails that you might have throughout the night. Classes. I mean, everybody's so interested, hence my show, on stories behind the drinks and just really an experience that they're going to enjoy their cocktail, which brings me to the last one, which is low ABV, alcohol by volume. And of course, sparkling wine is, by its very nature, a lot lower than your basic spirits. Okay, so we're going to use some bubbly, but I thought, well, should we make French 75, which is champagne and gin and a little bit of sugar and lemon and a lemon twist? No, we're not going to do that. How about a Kir Royale, which also gained in popularity in the 19th century? It was a riff on a Kir. Stand by for what we're going to do. And it was, originally the Kir was a drink made with white Burgundy. Yes, they make a white Burgundy wine and crème de cassis. Crème de cassis, currants. Okay, a currant liqueur. Not terribly expensive, a great purchase. Obviously, I've made a few drinks with this, but I mean, we've got the champagne chilling on standby in case I go through the prosecco that we're going to use for the Kir Imperial, which is a riff on that, which uses a raspberry liqueur. Chambord is the finest, of course, but I'm sure you can find another one. A raspberry liqueur, though, is what you're looking for. By the way, if you are chilling champagne on ice, do it in ice water. It'll take 10 to 15 minutes. It'll be the perfect temperature, and you will be good to go. And depending on how many Kir Imperials we have today, but we are trying to kind of rest our voice. Alcohol not great for your voice, and my voice is tired, as you might be able to tell, and it's been on rest for a couple days now. Thought we're going to cheat a little bit with a low ABV cocktail called the Kir Imperial, and it couldn't be easier. As simple as it is to make the Kir Royale, you simply need bubbles. With the Kir Royale, it must be champagne, but with the Kir Imperial, we're going to use some leftover Prosecco. Thank you, Kirkland's Finest, which, by the way, I believe this is the biggest best-selling wine at Costco now, and they sell more wine than anybody. A little bit of bubbles. Might have lost a few because it's been opened, but all you need to do to make the Kir Imperial and or the Kir Royale is put a half ounce of your liqueur, and in this case, it's going to be the Chambord, the raspberry liqueur, half an ounce into the jigger, and they're going to top it with the bubbles. And that's it. I love a nice, easy cocktail, and easy to remember too. So we're going to top that off. 45-degree angle. Okay, there we go. We're going to use this special little tool, little knife, to cut ourselves a proper twist. This could be more room temperature, which would be better to hold the twist, but we'll make do. But we will use the heat of our hand a little bit just to make it warm up and keep a shape for the picture. It has to be pretty, right? So we'll do that. Again, the Kir Imperial, a riff on the Kir Royale, really began to launch in popularity in France based on the Kir. and after World War II. Okay. I would believe it stands to reason, right? I do think I've heard before that champagne was on short supply, as many things were, as they are now, but during wartime when things were having to be rationed. Okay, I think we have a little twist. Voila. Looks so pretty. I love it. To the Kir Imperial and to you. Cheers. Let's try this. It's really good. Really good. I mean, of course, Prosecco, um, it's, made in steel or aluminum barrels, and so it doesn't have the oaky nature, but it's not even necessarily made the exact same way. It's just a little different. My Italian friends prefer it, obviously. To the Kir Imperial, just a half ounce of some raspberry liqueur, and you're good to go with a little topper of some bubbles. Mm. Cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.